Well, this might be the queen of the most degenerate television programs in history. And people are having a good laugh talking about like how it's the worst thing that's ever been created, but they're going to watch it endlessly. It's a show that pits moms who call themselves Milfs, apparently, getting paired up. I think it's some sort of dating show with their sons, in which they rub them down and do all sorts of other stuff that is just actually cringe endorsing. Now, I'm not going to judge anyone for enjoying, trash TV because it's, of course, hilarious. I wish that people wouldn't consume as much of it as they do. But look, sometimes we all just got to turn our brain off and watch a little So I Married a Mama's Boy or something like that. This is on TLC, by the way, a show that is a channel that stands for The Learning Channel. And it's also an old 30 Rock meme, by the way. Milf Island. That's right. I'm sorry. I think it's Milf Manor. Here's the challenge the moms have.
You get a text, we have our first challenge, and all the young men take their shirts off. I want you.
These are these women's sons.
You.
Everyone but me.
Sorry.
That's his mom.
Moms get a blindfold, and you have to go up and touch all of the young men and figure out by touching their chests and abs and shoulders which one is their son.
What?
First of all, can we point out the hilariously obvious double standard here? That if these men were tested to rub up on their mom, on these women, there would be national outrage. I just, all of that, like that hypocrisy kind of like ruins the good spirit of it. Like, yes, it's garbage TV to keep people distracted. It's like, 1984. But like, what?
Everything that's come out of his mouth has been just. I'm just raw. And I'm just like.
You're welcome. This is your dad.
What?
Mom, you're gotta be joking.
You know what room we're in?
You gotta watch these kids with all these moms. I don't even understand it, and it's so popular. I don't. Here's a Def Noodle. Oh, I'm not reading your tweet here, chump. Sorry. The Milf Manor reviews are wild. 5 stars. Tantalizing episodes that leave you on the edge of the seat. Leave the Oedipus complex at the door and tune in for the best hour-long experience of your life. Who wrote that? Wild show, awful concept that makes for incredible TV. 5 stars. This is the craziest reality show I've ever seen. The first episode is one of the most entertaining 45 minutes I've had. It's just so bizarre and creepy and just mental. Literal garbage that I will tune into every week. I have never been more enthralled with a single piece of... It's like, it's almost like this phenomenon now where the show is so incredibly bad that people can't help but watch it. And this is also the tactic that was deployed by Velma. And like, when I mentioned that show, like, So I Married a Mama's Boy, like, I did watch that show, and it was so annoying and rage-inducing, and I couldn't turn away from it. I just kept watching it. And then I was like sad when there were no more episodes. I was like, how are these people real? How is this really happening? This is the weirdest thing I've seen in my life. Oh, it's 6 hours later and I watched the whole first season. I guess I'll go take the dogs out for a walk. So I absolutely am not above getting sucked into trash TV. But like here's an article. Believe me, I'm a fan of the genre. When done right, there's nothing like reality television for psychodrama. Interpersonal relationships, morality shifts, transactional behavior, physical endurance tests, plot twists, and Machiavellian gamesmanship. No less a gold star content creator than Mike White of the White Lotus fame is also a super fan of reality television, competing on Survivor and The Amazing Race. Part of my job was Way of Life. There's no weirder junk television on TV right now than TLC's Milf Manor, which promises a dating experience like no other. That's certainly a way to put it. In the show's queasy premiere, 8 older mothers and their Gen Z sons gather in a waterfront mansion, moms and sons sharing bedrooms, and engage in all kind of spicy, uncomfortable, vaguely incestuous scenarios. Milf Manor, with its cheap production values and flat, bright lighting, looks like it's operating on a soft-core, spicy video budget, and I doubt that's actually accidental. We are witnessing both the apotheosis and the nadir of reality television. Family love on the bubble as no longer taboo. At least a certain kind of cohort of reality television producers and very sad, desperate people for any degree of fame. Talking about the people on the show. I don't think my son realizes I have an extremely high libido, the 59-year-old April Jane even spells her name with a Y, tells us in a confessional. The only rational response to that is, geez, lady, let's hope not. Why would any of your sons want to know that information? Which, of course, they now have, along with all of America. To see mainstream media treat this show with any degree of normalcy, let alone claim this garbage is a vehicle for feminist self-actualization, is an affront to us all. People magazine, Milf Manor, Kelly opens up about that shocking twist, an experience I'll be forever grateful for. Few things are dispiriting as fame for the sake of fame, and this requires a complete denial of what's going on here. What the heck? Sure, the boys on Milf Manor are of the legal age. Oh, what a low bar. But most of them look like they're barely in puberty. It feels odd. I'll be in the hot tub at 10, Kelly announces with that initial episode. Sorry, ladies, I might be sleeping with your son. Is that enough post-show therapy is there enough post-show therapy to undo this damage? I like, what is this? The challenge was topped by a game of Wall of Secrets in which mothers and sons had to guess a spicy disclosure posted to a wall when which one belonged to their mom. I had a 7-way. I got pink eye from eating the beehole. I hooked up with my son's best friend. This is television? No less than the New Yorker has weighed in, calling Milf Manor perhaps a rock bottom for reality TV, seeing it as seeming downright spicy video type. It's hard to believe the show's conceit that neither moms nor sons know each other and had signed up to spend 1 month in Mexico filming a reality show. But then again, it's hard to believe any sane, psychologically healthy person will go through this at all. Good Lord. And everybody's writing around. Everybody's obsessed with it. I don't even understand how this is real television. I mean, like, it's literally the lowest of the low. It might be the like most of these. It's just like, God, fame is such a crazy. If you what?
I'm not like head over heels for anyone. Are you?
I mean, I got my eye on one, though. That's about it.
Who?
Paula.
Her and Stephanie are mom.
Yeah. I find Paula absolutely beautiful. I'm a man of great taste. I like great things.
He doesn't even have a mustache hair. He's trying to hook up with a 48-year-old woman.
I'm a very big feet person. And Paula has these feet that I just want to, like, oil up and lather and just massage.
Oh, come on. feel like I'm advertising this show now. I don't even understand. This may be the worst, most terrible thing that's ever been on TV, and people literally can't stop watching it. Might I recommend Outer Ridge, or perhaps Severance, or perhaps a rewatch of Deadwood, or perhaps 6 Feet Under, or perhaps even Supernatural, or a rewatch of The X-Files. This is not TV. This is the collapse of society. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it, and we'll talk to you again real soon.